Colgate Total Mouthwash freshens breath and provides 12-hour protection. Start a healthy routine.
Pulling up the lyrics.
Deep cut on the track.
That goes, what?
If I said the other version, we're not on air right now.
Yeah.
For those who know, they know. We're going 6 wide. Good morning, everyone. This is Breakfast Television on a Friday. It feels like a Friday. So, Liza found a great meme on social media yesterday, and it was essentially a bunch of TV dads from the 80s and 90s and even maybe earlier.
Yeah.
And the question was, pick 2. So, I love it. So the choices are Uncle Phil,
Yep.
from Family Matters, Carl Winslow, Dan Connor from Roseanne, Red Foreman from The 70s Show. I was never a Red guy. I know there's a lot of Red fans out there from The 70s Show.
Red's funny.
Tim Taylor, Tim the Toolman Taylor, pass. Danny Tanner, this is going to get some votes from Full House, the late Danny Tanner. Sheriff Andy Taylor from The Andy Griffith Show, kind of boring. Al Bundy, yes, Peg. Al Bundy from Married with Children. And Fred Sanford from Sanford and Son. Eva Francescatos, pick 2.
So you basically have to keep 2
I
up.
mean,
two
I
of the
almost
list.
want to go right off the bat, the top 2. Phil Banks, Winslow, but also Danny Tanner.
Already breaking the rules.
You know,
Already.
okay, well, I'm picking number 1 because Uncle Phil was just a gem.
But you're allowed a second. You're allowed a second.
Absolute gem.
Yeah.
And I'll pick Danny Tanner as well. My kids have been watching a lot of Full House. He gives a lot of good pep talks to the
He
kids.
does.
He really has some great heart-to-hearts. And if you remember him as a comedian?
One of the filthiest comedians I've ever
so
seen in my life.
polarizing that
Bob Saget was a
that's
talented person, man.
serious
Oh, yeah.
acting to be such a great dad and also a filthy comedian.
Yes, exactly.
God bless
Which he
her,
took
yeah.
pride in.
Yes.
Which he took pride in.
Yeah.
The late Bob Saget. Go ahead, Devo.
I mean,
Pick
yeah,
2,
I
it's
think,
tough.
yeah. Danny Tanner, I loved, you know. I feel like Al Bundy's canceled in 2023, but I'm going Uncle Phil, man. Like that, Uncle Phil raised a lot of us, and then Carl Winslow as well. If for Carl Winslow and Family Matters, if you can put up with "Did I Do That" with Urkel and Stefan.
Yeah.
Oh, remember, yes.
Oh, cool. Uncle Stefan.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are doing something right. You are
That's a
a
good
gem of a human
point.
being. So those 2, and there was because of this meme, there was a clip that went around that was old, but it went viral again yesterday, of Uncle Phil crashing, James Avery crashing the set at the end of the show.
It's one of my favorite
on
clips.
Family Matters, and he comes in, and Carl Winslow has no idea he's coming in, and he goes, and everyone's cheering.
The audience lost it.
It
The
was
live
just a
studio
surprise because they're on the
audience
same
busted up.
studio lot, and it's such a great clip. So just look for that one as well because it's heartwarming.
All right, Liza, pick 2.
I'm also Uncle Phil for sure, and absolutely Fred Sanford from Sanford and Son. I love Sanford and Son.
Yeah.
Red
Comedic
Fox was a legend. Son Lamont. I miss it. If it comes on, still, if I happen to be flipping channels late at night and Sanford and Son is on, boom, done. I'm there. Loved it.
I'm not going to fight that choice
Yeah.
at all. Tammie Sutherland.
I'm with you with Fred Sanford for sure. Best TV theme ever. Love. And I'm gonna go different here and go Dan Connor. I really loved Dan. He was so endearing and great actor. I did like Roseanne, just the show itself, but I just thought, it was like a good working class family. Dan was just so lovable. So I'll pick Dan. It's a close second between Dan and Carl Winslow.
Yeah.
All right, Natasha Ramsahai, pick 2, please.
Philip Banks is obvious because he's the most West Indian one of the. Like he ran his house. Like if I did have a dad, that dad would have a house. You know what I mean? So that there was a relatability factor there. I can't choose any of the other ones, guys. I have to choose go Family Ties. I know I have to add one. I'm sorry. I have to add Mr. Keaton. Yes, because he was funny and he was grounded, but he was hilarious. But he grounded the family, right? Whereas Elise was like all over the place, and they just balanced each other out.
Okay. Michael Gross, was that his name?
Yeah, Michael Gross is his name. Yeah.
That was a terrific show we don't talk enough about.
Family Ties.
Obviously, Michael J.
Yeah.
Fox
So good.
stole the scenes, but there was a lot of really funny funny actors in that show.
Right. Yeah.
It was a great show. Now, listen, Dan Connor. It's tough to look good when Roseanne Barr was that funny. When that show came out, people need to keep in mind, Roseanne was flying in that sitcom. She was amazing. It was tough to steal any scene from her. Dan Connor was pretty good. Philip Banks, the scene where he goes to the pool hall and hustles the guys out is one of my favorites of all time, and it's gotta be Bob Saget. I gotta go Uncle Phil and Danny Tanner.
Yeah.
Because Danny Tanner always had some good. The pep talks were good.
Pep talks were good.
In that show, he had kids who drove cars into the kitchen.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't get that mad.
He didn't get that.
That's right.
He wouldn't get that mad.
I think like it's San Francisco. It's okay.
It's San Francisco.
It's weird roads. We understand.
Yes.
We were talking about shows that aren't mentioned, and Robbie G sent us this as well. Growing Pains.
Great.
What do you not have?
Don't have
Dr.
Jason
Jason
Seaver.
Seaver.
Yes.
Yeah. Alan Thicke on that. So that was
Tony Danza, who's the boss?
Oh yeah.
Hey yo.
Samantha, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Let us know.
You don't think it's good?
I thought it was good.
Do it again.
Samantha, you're beautiful. No? Can you pull up my Tony Danza? Is my fake Tony
I want
Danza
to do
cut?
it like a side by side.
That's not bad.
Oh, give me it. Samantha, you're beautiful. Let's split it. We'll do it later in the show.
I feel like the more you do it, the less I like it.
I'm under pressure now. It's making me nervous. We're gonna take a break. You sound off later on. Who's your favorite sitcom dad ever? Let the debates begin. 1-866-267-3797. Canada, you're beautiful. We'll talk to you more
it's
after
getting
the
worse,
break.
man.
It's getting bad.
Angela.
Way to go, Reva.
Yeah, Angela.
And Ella.
Angela.